Yeah, they'll ding you.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Let me get rid of this one. There we go. Welcome,
Who is
everybody.
that guy?
That is Horatio Sanz, Jimmy Kimmel, what's that? Chris Kattan and Tracy Morgan. And that's what they sang. This probably in the 90s, I would say. Yes. So I just always, my daughter and I send it to each other every Christmas. We love it so much. Anyway, just had to kick off. Welcome, welcome. Santa says hello. Danny and I are wearing matching shirts. Look at how perfect we are, Danny. Oh, you got your balls hanging. Okay.
I got my balls hanging from my neck. Jeez, I can't believe you said that.
See, I got balls too, Danny. See?
Oh, yeah, you do. I'm not going there. I'm not.
It's all right. It's all right. Danny and I have not been on probably for over a year, I would think. I mean, we've been on like birthday shows and things like that, but no, not just for fun, laugh, ha.
Really? It's been that long?
It's been a hell of a long time. Yeah, too long. I see the aliens have landed behind you, though, finally.
They have, yes, finally. So, and I have each one talking to me. I have one in this ear, one in that ear. And then I figured out, I think I have a couple other ears. 1, 2.
Oh, they're new chakras that have opened, but you can hear out of them. Is that what it is? The new chakras?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Fabulous. So, yes, Danny and I were just talking about winter camping. I remember one time going in my RV on Christmas. We went up Christmas Eve and we stayed at this really nice, it was windy though. And we went to open the door to get out of the camper and bang, broke the door. Yep. You know how the wind took it away. So, yeah, but there's something about it. It's cozy if you have enough heat and you have enough blankets and stuff. It's not too
well. Bad. Yeah, that's true. If you have a place to get away out of the weather for a little bit, then you'll be okay. I mean, when I was younger, I would tent camp in the winter. That is okay. See those things up here that you have up on top of your head? It takes a lot of those to do that.
It does. It does.
Oh my God. Yep. And and when you're, it's funny. You say, we go camping in the winter. We open the door and the door flies off. Things always happen camping. And it drives my wife nuts. She goes, "Oh, the door broke," and I go, and I'm thinking, "Oh boy, I get to fix something. I have to figure this out." So it's just different mindsets. She looks at it in a total different, and I'm going, "Ooh, now I get to figure out." She sees it this way.
It's going to cost. Yeah, it's going to cost more money. Yeah. I don't blame her.
And I'm figuring out, "Ooh, how do I keep myself from dying? This is going to be fun." Right?
That's right, Danny. So you've always camped. Since you were
pretty much.
Were you a Boy Scout or something? Or
oh, that thanks for bringing that up. No, I got kicked out. So they have levels.
Yes.
And I didn't even make it to the first level. They kicked me out.
Wow. So you weren't, what is it, a Weeblo or a wolf or some stuff? I don't know.
No, I was a tenderfoot. I think tenderfoot.
Okay.
And I don't even know what
you are a shaman. So I don't get it. They just didn't see your potential. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I don't even know what I did to get kicked out. I mean, they just said, "We don't want you here anymore."
You weren't lifting up little girls' dresses or anything like that. No. Okay.
Is that wrong?
That's a clear giveaway, Danny. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, you do. Teresa said the door blows off. Time to pack up and go home, she says. All right.
You still got to fix the door.
You do. I know. Juno says better a tenderfoot than a pussyfoot.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got
Oh
an
boy.
alien talking in my ear right now on Juno's. You know,
Oh.
Juno made this.
Oh, Juno made that?
You know that?
Did she?
Did you know
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. Juno, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love
She's
it.
somewhat talented.
She is. Well, she sent me one with
Somewhat.
rainbow, like a rainbow shawl, and it's beautiful. But I didn't know she did that
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Oh, Danny, that's wonderful.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, what else has been going on? Are you planning to do any more trips, maybe next year with Medium Kim or others? I'd like to go next time.
You know, Kim and I have mentioned it. We just briefly.
Briefly, yeah.
I am not a good planner. I
Okay.
did not like the planning aspect of it. I love the whole Shasta experience.
Yeah.
That's just
Been there.
phenomenal.
It is.
Um,
Yeah.
and I'll go back. I'll go back again.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally my brother and I, we go up and do uh, like a retreat up there for our birthdays at that time.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Well, I'm trying to throw something together. If I can get people interested enough, and I know Kim has an Oregon link. I believe her ex-husband
yeah.
lives there, and her daughter. I would love to do something up here in the PNW. I really would.
Oh
I think it would be great. Yeah, we could be over there by. Well, we could either go to the whole rainforest, which is amazing, or Rainier. Yeah.
So we were up in Rainier just over the summer, and my wife's one of her trips is going to the Han rainforest. She goes, I gotta make it this year.
It's really cool. Yeah.
So if you can help me out,
absolutely,
set something up in the Han forest, and we'll be there.
Well, you know what? There's this place. It's the westernmost tip of the United States. It's called Neah Bay, and it's right up on the corner of Washington. Sort of like near Canada. I want to say.
Right.
Anyway, Neah Bay is run by Native Americans, and they have a walk that you can do, and you walk down into it, and you're right looking over all the beautiful stuff. I mean, they don't have signs up. There's no rangers there because it's owned by the Native Americans. But right off of it is a beautiful lighthouse, and it's just so beautiful. It's not that far from the whole rainforest. So, I mean, that whole area is opened up. Lots of fun. Could be fun. Yeah.
So here's my fear of going up there.
Mm-hmm.
An asteroid hitting in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what am I stupid? Why do I have that fear? But I have a fear of a huge tsunami.
Yeah.
I'm like,
where you are.
Well, would get little tsunamis. But the Cascadia fault that's going to produce a big one. And I just, for some reason, I go up there and I go, ooh, I get all chills. I haven't been up there, but I will.
You must have had a past life where you died by tsunami or something, because I have dreams about it all the time, about a big tidal wave coming in, and I don't swim well, but even if I did, it wouldn't matter, right? I mean, we'd be going with the wind. It's hard to it's hard to resign yourself to, well, when it's your time, because you see this big wall of water coming at you, and you kind of have to wait it out. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, did you just say wade it out?
You could wait it out or wait it out, one or the other,
So you look at the tsunamis that hit in Japan and in the island. I forgot the island.
Remember in Phi Island in 2005 in Thailand, remember?
Yeah.
The water went all the way out and people walked out to see it, and then yes, I get it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the elephant went up and the people went down.
They did.
Go, yeah, who's the smart one?
I know. Hypnicity, your sister's in Oak Harbor? I didn't know she was in Oak Harbor. That's where Keith has his chiropractor's office. And so he's up there. And I'm not real thrilled about it myself. Oh,
Oh,
Alex.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Alex is being very fresh here.
What'd she
Suck it
say?
up, Danny Shay. The psychic
Oh,
dummy. Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I
At
know.
least I can suck it up. He's just got a wooden mouth. He
Did
needs
you ever
needs
hear?
somebody's hand up his rear to get his mouth to move. And he's
Oh
telling me to suck it up.
my
Oh my God.
Do you
And
remember?
now this isn't going to end here because he's going to come back with
I
something.
know he will.
The whole show is ruined.
Well, don't you remember Ingrid? Well, not Ingrid Bergman. Candy Bergen said that her father's. She was always jealous of her father's wooden friend. He paid more attention to the dummy than he did to her. So I don't know, Danny. I don't know. Let's say hi to a few folks. Let's see. We got Craig Dixon and we got Miss Juno. And we got the psychic dummy. And Patricia Franzino is here.
Well, don't forget Alex. Don't forget Alex.
Alex. Yes, Alex. Don't forget. I didn't forget you, as much as Danny's already mentioned about having a fist up your ass. There you go.
I didn't say it like that.
Well,
Jeez,
I know,
put
but
the
you meant it
balls
like
on your head, and you start talking like a sailor.
What can I say? All right. So we got Lisa Foster. We got Rossi here. We have who else is here? Let's see. Bora Bora's here, and we have Book Bewitched here, and
yay.
Who else? Oh, Karen Doyle, and we have Teresa Ford, Hypnicity, Anita Larson, and who else? Laura Hammond Davis, and I think I just want to throw this out there, you guys. I'm sitting at 4,599 subscribers.
What?
If I can get one more person to subscribe, I'd be so very grateful to you. So I'm going to throw that
subscribe.
out there. Froxy Roxy, Jazz is here. Lauren Hunsinger, Peaceful Easy Feeling, and who else? I didn't want to leave anybody out. Viviani, who's that? I don't know who she is. All right. Viviani. Juanita's here. She's going to be on with me tomorrow night. She's she's Juanita's review, and she does tarot. So we're going to throw some cards. And let's see. Peaceful, Easy Feeling.
Excellent.
Richie's Reach. Oh, you changed your name, Richie. I'm glad to see you here. Anita Larson is the one with her hand up my butt, is what the psychic dummy says. All right.
Yes, Anita. Yes. That's right.
Desert Dawn, Aquila. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But Danny and I, we kind of got off on the wrong track here for some reason.
Well, I don't know. I kind of thought it was the right track.
And yes, well, Juno, you and Jenny are on Thursday, aren't you? You are on tomorrow. Sorry. Juno and Jenny are on with me tomorrow. We're going to do some Akashic Records readings. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yay.
We're going to look into the I see you died by tsunami. Okay. Yeah. So
I haven't had anybody tell me that I've died by tsunami. But I have had people say that, I was in Atlantis.
Oh, well, I mean, that came to a watery end, Danny.
It did.
Yeah, it could be one of those things.
Could be.
Yes. Juno says, may I receive a tsunami of new subscribers? Isn't that nice? That's a wonderful thing. Thank you, Juno. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I see some people already have given us some questions. Danny has an announcement to make about Donald Trump. He's not reading on Donald Trump anymore, and he has a very good reason why that is.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna go there because I mean, but
because you're not reading on him, right?
because I'm not, because he got there was too many important things in
Oh,
life besides
yeah.
him.
Oh,
And
you think? For
you
many
think?
years, yes.
So
For
I
many,
put him in a box and
right.
I shipped him off to Fulton County.
That's the place to send it.
They immediately sent him back to me. Immediately. And so let me see. He's still there. The psychic dummy is like, I bet he's like going, oh, don't do that. So let's just see what he. Oh, here he is. Oh my god. Ugh. He's kind of slimy,
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
and he's got shredded documents all over him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of gross.
Yeah. Well,
My hand is gonna be orange now because it's on his head, and I'm gonna put him back in there.
okay.
I had the Department of Corrections. They called me and said you got to take him out for a walk every now and again,
Oh,
and I haven't.
well, you
So,
know, you have to make sure it depends. You know, you have to have that in there too. Yeah. Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
I forgot. I just
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah. And Craig Dixon said stick pins in him, Danny. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So I said we don't need Donald Trump because we have Snoop and his blunt. And
Yes.
yeah, this is Snoop on the Stoop. Nancy Lloyd had a wonderful picture on Facebook today of ass in the grass, and it was the man you were just talking about looking for a golf ball. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
Rossi says it must smell like stale pee-pee. Yeah, okay. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
she has no idea. It
Right.
is awful.
Pretty bad. Miss Charlotte came in right at the right time to hear all of that. So welcome, Miss Charlotte. Nice to see you. Oh, Rose Blue, I'm taking it that you made it down to Florida. You feel like a headless chicken. You're in the 11th hour. Yeah, that can be. Yeah, yeah. So you're running around. Hi, Mousy, like a chicken with its tail. Oh no, I'm not from. I wish I was one subscription away from 5,000. I'm one subscription away from 4,600. But if I can get 601 more subscribers, that would be okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're still at home, Rose. Oh God, get some rest, honey. Get some rest. Yeah. All right. So,
You know, the best road trip music is YouTube. Not YouTube music, but YouTube's psychic readings and stuff.
Oh, honestly, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Stay away from the meditation ones, though.
Really, the ones that have you go deeper and deeper. Yes, that would be very dangerous. No, I remember listening to them when I was on my trip to Sedona. Between that, and I have serious, and it's serious sometimes, serious 70s and 80s music, and so I've been singing all the songs in the back of the car.
Yeah,
and,
but then they repeat after a while for a
while.
long road trip. So
right.
you know.
So that's why all us channel content creators have to be continuously refreshing our content.
Yes.
Yes, it's quite a job, but we take ourselves seriously. So. Oh dear. Hi, Linda Bishop. Okay, so no deep meditations while driving. Absolutely not. Okay. Thank you, Rose Blue. I appreciate you. All right. All right. So Hypnicity would love a message from spirit if we're doing them today.
What kind of spirit? What kind of spirit would you like a message for? That kind of spirit or
Well, it could be drunken spirits, right?
Could be.
Yeah. It could be
all right. Let's
I think anything you pull will be the right thing, don't you?
Of course.
Yes, because that's just the way it goes. Yeah.
Here's what I got. without shuffling, just cutting the cards.
Ooh.
The crystal keys.
Oh, I love that.
Crystal keys.
Uh-huh.
So when I look at this, okay, so obviously you have the crystal keys. You know what they are. But in this card, there's a lot of bubbles up here going up. Maybe they're crystal bubbles. And it just made me think of being a little too scattered and maybe focusing on one thing versus too many flights of fancy. Does that make sense? But certainly you are so tapped in to your guides that
she's asked for bubbles of protection.
She what?
She said she's asked for bubbles of protection.
Oh, and look at the bubbles.
And look at the bubbles. Yes. Yes. See?
So
you did it, Danny.
If that's you, yeah. So if you're asking for bubbles of protection, you've got it. So that's, and we forget to do that. We forget to ask for protection, for fixes, for anything. And we go, well, I don't want to bother them, spirit.
Right.
Because there's a lot of other things that they could be attending to, all the people that are suffering horrifically in the wars. I don't want to bother them. But they've got so many arms and fingers to help us.
They do. What is it? Kim always says when she does she'll say there's 3 million or 3 trillion angels behind you or something like that.
Oh,
something like that. It's just goes on and on and on. So
on and on and on.
All right. So Jazz has a question. What are the crystal keys? Do you know the answer to that?
Well, what are the crystal?
Am I putting you on a spot?
Well, no, I never really thought about what the crystal keys are, because a lot of times the crystal, the messages that somebody says that we hear, however we hear it, is to be interpreted by us. So whatever the crystal keys mean for hypnicity or for Jazz, but for me, if I think of crystal keys, crystals hold so much information.
They do. From
past lives, from Lemurian quartz crystals, healing crystals, chakra crystals. So we get to it's more of spiritual keys versus 3D door keys, but it works the same way.
Sure.
We get to
it unlocks your potential. Yeah,
the potential in the higher vibrational knowledge that is within all of us.
That's right. I remember my first foray into learning about crystals and the stone properties and everything. I worked with a woman who was a crystal healer, and she used to talk about opening up crystals, using your thumb to open up the crystal to find out what the message was inside of it. She used to talk about that all the time. And so I think that is a key. The crystal is a key. Like Danny said, I mean, there's information in here that's been in here probably since the beginning of time. And so the things that you can find out, if you are a person that can tune in, and a lot of people use their left hand, a lot of people, there's a lot of other ways you can use crystals, but we have the keys to unlock this if we want. So,
right. And I like you mentioning, I like you, period. We'll just
Thank you, Danny.
That.
Yeah, I'm glad you do so.
I like the your reference of using the non-dominant dominant hand, because I think that's what you're getting at with the left hand. But some people are left-handed, and so that's what we always grab. You can get, and it's fun to play with the messages that you get from different hands.
From different hands.
See what you get.
Absolutely. And even maybe after you clear them, you could, when you're going into a crystal store, if you're there in person, which I did in Sedona, I would walk around, and if something called to me, I would pick it up and see if it resonated with me. Some people can feel its warmth. Some people can feel messages. I wasn't that tapped in, but I did have a feeling about them, and I knew they needed to come home with me. But when I spent $3 million in one store, I don't know, Danny, it was a little extensive,
And now you can't get the door on your RV fixed
because I paid all that money for all isn't that terrible? I know.
And that's the thing too, when we're walking on the beach or something and you find a rock, and if you pick it up, sometimes they are meant to come home with you. Other times they're not meant to come home with you. And you just have to be a little sensitive and trust your
ask your higher self, ask your gut.
What your keys are saying.
Yeah. So hypnicity, I pulled one from the witches Yule cards for you. And I get the chills. Now, isn't that awful? I have the chills here right in my hand. I don't know. It says, open upon thy flesh, within thy bones quivers a crawling, frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. I think I just want to mention that when something really resonates, and we've done this on the shows before, we've been talking about something, or somebody does a reading and it really resonates and we get the chills, goosebumps, we get the goosebumps, then we know, ooh, that really resonates with us. So I'm going to say that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hypnicity.
Cool.
All right, let's see. We have Jazz wondering about spirit again.
Okay.
Some are rum, some are vodka, I've noticed, and some are other spirits. Anyway.
Where'd you get that? What's the question? Just a message?
Oh, Jazz wants a message from spirit, whatever the universe wants me to know.
Okay.
Yes, Leah, there are questions on this show. Yes, we'll take your questions.
Whatever the universe.
Oh,
that
Laura
means
says, Superman used crystal keys. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yes, whatever the universe wants you to know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So just not worldly.
Yeah, it has to be everybody. Those guys over your left shoulder there, those guys too.
I know, and that's what she's getting.
I guess.
Yeah, thank you, Leah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a tooth that's bouncing back and forth?
A tooth?
Do you see that? Do you see that? In Leah's comment?
Oh, in Leah's comment. No, I believe that it is an astrological sign. It looks like water.
Oh. See, I get something totally different. It looks like a tooth bouncing back and forth.
Well, this tooth is bothering me today. Maybe that's what it is.
All right, Jazz. What does the universe want you to know? Ooh.
Oh, thank you, Leah.
Wow.
Oh, it's a lemon? It's a lemon?
It's a lemon. Okay.
The door is a lemon. That's why it blew off that's what it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Danny.
Okay.
If the universe tells you. Yeah.
The universe is telling me you have a long line of galactic lineage, and in this time, this place is you are refining your galactic lineage, and what they're asking you to do is to have a little alone time so you can tap into that and make sure that during that alone time that you're not focused on the earthly problems, that you're focused on only good intentions, and kind of tap into just refining who you were in the past bring it forward to this time stream. And because I think in the past there was something always about being positive, and in this life it may be too negative. So, or you're thinking focused on or whatever. So just refocus back on the good stuff.
All right. She says since Corona, she's been isolating herself. A lot of us did. Jazz. Yeah. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Makes
and
sense.
That was, that's an interesting, and more COVID cases are coming up around me. I know so many people that have COVID now. Yeah. And so it feels like there's going to be some more alone time, but that is when we really start tapping in to who we are, who we were, what we're supposed to be doing. Made me a lot more aware of my psychic gifts.
Yeah, actually changed a lot of our lives.
Yes,
it was that's when I first met Danny and Andrea and Debbie and Nancy Jean, all in the fall of 2020, when we were all desperately wanting to know what was going to happen. And it was a beautiful way of turning it around and making use of the time.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you've always focused on the past. We'll try to raise your vibration and do good. Okay. So I got some, first of all, that's really good. It's asking you for humility, and look at the wolf. The wolf is a lone wolf, and there's nothing wrong with being a lone wolf. Okay. So don't take it as something negative that you're protecting yourself. However, it says to dedicate yourself to whatever your spiritual path is. And you can do that by having a ceremonial sacred fire. And you can do that in a small way. It doesn't have to be a big bonfire outside, but you could write down some of your goals and burn those goals in a bowl.
Yeah.
And then call on your spirit power animal to protect you. Look at the polar bears here. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, most of us have more than one, don't we, Danny? Don't we have more than one?
I believe so.
Yeah. So, I already know one of mine is a deer because they walk by my house all the time, and I've loved them since I was a child, but I know I have others that I can call upon. Yeah. So, focus on what's present and what's coming. Mostly focus, though, on the present. And yes, if that means you have to sequester yourself a little bit longer, I'm doing it. I understand it. It doesn't seem strange, even though maybe we don't want to be doing it all the time. Oh, you dreamt of a wolf. Oh, well, what do you know? Yes. And Leah says the wolf is able to make it through winter, unlike so many creatures. How beautiful.
And so the wolf, the other thing with wolf, can I see that card again, unless you shuffled it back in there? Did that have a bunch of crystals in it?
Let me pull it up. Let me find it. Yeah.
I think it did. Also, Jazz, is there something with teaching with you, leading or teaching?
Yeah, there it is.
So
it's got definitely yeah. What is that? Oh, look it's got all of the a lot of Native American symbols on the wolf body. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got a turtle and feathers and other things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what else did you want to say about the wolf body?
That's it. I said it.
Okay. And actually, aren't they the closest thing to domestic dogs? I believe they are. Aren't they?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. All righty. You have a qualified exam to be a teacher. Well, do it, girl. Do it. Oh, the winter is the season of the wolf. Well, oh my God, everybody. Yeah. I just love it when you all do this. Thank you very much. No, really, I do. I'm not being sarcastic. I love it when you guys in the chat fill in things that and share with us.
I hate it. It undermines my authority.
Does it really? You'll just have to step down then and be a little more humble.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you did get that card.
I did get that card. Okay. All right. So Lisa wonders if there's anything the guides want her to know. All right.
Yes. Lisa Foster. I'm just. Ooh, no, I'm switching decks. Lisa Foster.
Yes, Danny is pretty darn good. You're absolutely right. He is. And he's gotten better and better and better ever since I first started watching him. He's amazing.
Thank you. It's all a process.
It is a process. Yep, definitely. Because if you remember correctly, Danny, I didn't also read cards for the longest time.
I know you didn't. I know.
Because I didn't think I could. But now I can read with readers. And it's so exciting.
Woohoo! Okay.
I'm sorry that everybody's really bored today. But, you know, just put up with us a little while longer. Ooh.
Okay.
Hi, Lynn LeGlaire. Hi, Heather. Yes, please subscribe to Danny. He's the Bathrobe Tarot man. Yes, I loved it when Linda G came on and she was dressed up like in her bathrobe. That
in her bathrobe with curlers on her hair.
In her hair. I know it. No, that's awesome. All right.
All right.
Hi, Sharon Sipe. Thank you for being here. All right, go right ahead, sir.
You want me? You want me to
You
go?
can.
All
Sure.
right, Lisa. Perception changes, struggles, slow and steady. So if you're having some struggles dealing with something, just flip your perception a little bit. Get back into the creative mode, whatever that is for you. The last card I got was stripping illusions, which goes back to perception changes, struggles. Just strip that illusion because it is just an illusion. Right. You know, we can choose to be happy or sad. But the card that popped out was the creativity card for me. That just kind of lit up. You know, that was the action card instead of, you know, let me think about this. Okay, don't think about it. Get back into doing something creative.
There you go. Yeah. And it is a good time. It is a good time to do that. I saw your Christmas party pictures, Lisa. You looked really happy. You looked like you were having a good time. I have here what is needed. Attention to details. Give what you can and build community. But don't overgive, Lisa. Don't allow yourself to give too much because you should be receiving just as well.
Yes.
The cycles are life. Again, with the struggle thing that Danny just talked about, it's saying we all have cycles, we all have circles. And so there are struggles sometimes, but then there are good times and we have to remember that. So the perception is important. It's always going to make its way around. And also it says, have a fun collaboration and enjoy the benefits. Gee whiz, this was the card I got. And that's why I called Danny. I said, Danny, we got to do this thing. You know, we just got to do this thing. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much.
And all right. So your help. Thanks for all your help, Lisa, on all the channels that you jump on. So
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. She and Sharon Sipe and Viviani and so many others.
Oh, so many.
Help us so much. We couldn't, it's hard to be there and here at the same time, isn't it?
Right. Right.
Oh, look what you've created. Now Alex would like a card.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Should I use the
wooden leg deck? No.
Okay, so should I use my Deviant Moon deck?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Should I use my Dark Mirror deck? But that's just going to reflect back on me. So whatever he gets is really, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you're a mirror for him, huh?
Yeah. Should I use my Halloween deck?
Oh, maybe. Maybe that would be a good one. Yeah.
What's the deck for Psychic Dummy? Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Yes, to get up to get this one, Alex. So you know all
do.
that extra expenditure of his body.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I have some cards for you. Oh, Rossi says the deviant moon. Okay.
Oh, is that what Rossi says?
Yeah, Rossi and Juno. Anyway.
Both of them said, both of them said. Okay.
So, what have I got? Alex, I pulled the swamp. Are you part of the problem in Washington, D.C.? What are you doing? Look at the eyes looking at you, Alex. Oh, my God. The second one I got is you're going to go from the swamp into the boiling cauldron. Better be careful, Alex. You know, don't take any wooden nickels. But the real truth of you, Alex, is that for your sweet lady that you work with, you are her knight in shining armor.
Oh.
She found you and she chose you. So you should be very happy that you are in her life. There you go.
You're so good. You flipped that around so beautifully. I'm gonna try to live up to that. Let's just see.
The Psychic Dummy loves a hot bath. So see, the cauldron is perfect. Yes. Everett's from the swamp.
All right.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. I was really scared that I may get some really deviant cards for but
Were you scared?
Ooh. I got the Fool card.
Oh.
So I mean, we'll just leave it at the Fool. So he's got to be careful about what he says because he could fall onto those swords. That would really, really hurt. But the Queen of Cups, who has her hand controlling the situation, is all about.
We know who that is.
And a little secret.
Excuse me, the Psychic Dummy says. Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, going on a new journey, just watch the path that you're on. You got that 8 of Swords you could fall on. Someone could push you out the window and ow.
That's called defenestration. Did you know that? That's what they do in Russia. They defenestrate. They go out the window. Dummy says, keep it clean here, Danny Shay. All right.
I did.
Yeah, he did the best he could. But you know what? I had the sword in mind, and he just doesn't want you to fall on it because you don't want to get cut. That's the key. Oh, that's the key.
Okay, I'm putting the Deviant Moon cards away.
All right.
So unless we read on Pumpkinhead Trump or...
But you don't want to read on him anymore.
Yeah, we want
less and less. Yeah,
I still do.
So this is really something else. You know, he's been talking like Hitler and telling people, apparently yesterday, he's been telling people that, you know, he wants to, migrants are going to get sent back and all this shit. And all these people are clapping and going, yay. And where are they, Danny? They're in my hometown that I grew up in.
Oh,
in Derry, New Hampshire. And I'm thinking, oh, this is why I moved.
You can't move away from them. We have to somehow deal with. Oh my gosh!
I know.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
You know,
it makes you sick to your stomach. That's what it does. Yes.
And the thing with this, it's going to get so much worse.
Yes.
The rhetoric until people, you know, the politicians that I never ever thought that I would have any kind words to say about Chris Christie and Liz Cheney in particular, because they're standing up. I mean, I'm okay with disagreements. I'm okay with having a different it it works through the systems, but
Right.
the system is.
I don't know.
We
I
need
heard a
some
guy yesterday. There was a guy yesterday that was being interviewed. I love watching it because this guy goes on and asks them at rallies what they think,
Yeah.
And this guy said, what was it that he said? I can't figure out why all the people that vote for Biden are go to college, went to college. I can't figure it out either, And I know there's people that haven't gone to college, but anyway.
Yeah.
Everything is either black or white. There's no shades of gray. Yeah.
Yeah, and there really needs to be a shade of gray, and I still haven't figured out how to talk to people, because Hypnoticity said no blinders. I mean, there has to be something that we can do to engage them so that they can hear a different point of view without shutting them down and start, and either for me, either start screaming or them start screaming. Yeah. And I haven't figured that out.
No, I think we're almost beyond it because it's such a cult mentality of a repetitious thing over and over and over and over again, and people eventually start to say those things. That's their reality. So yeah. All right. So Sherry wonders,
Sherry,
a message from Spirit. All right. Spirit's busy. Spirit's very busy here today.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. These are really cool cards. I haven't used them yet. They're called Oracle of the Elders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I should
since
pull
I'm
the
an old
deck.
card. Yeah, it fits right into my.
I'm going to pull the deck that you inspired me to get. I can't remember. Is it Angels and Ancestors, or is it? I may have to pull another one. My table, I have all my cards laid out.
I totally get it. I do. I can't ever find what I'm looking for when I'm. Message from the elders.
Okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. So Sherry, are you going through some stuff right now? Because I'm using the Good Tarot deck, and I got the 5, the 7, and the 10 of air, and those are all of swords. Winning at any cost, and in this deck, I love this 5 of swords, winning at any cost, because she's just balancing. She's a ballerina. It looks like she's on point on a thin line up in the clouds. So but it feels like a lot of burden, a lot of craziness coming at her. But there is some help coming if this is actually true. And there's some giving and receiving. Don't forget to ask for help with this card. And the final card I got is the Sun card. Enlightenment, happiness, playing. So if you're going through a really struggling time right now, don't forget to ask for help. You will receive it. And you got the Sun card coming right at the bottom.
Ooh. So things are going to get much better.
Much better. Much better.
Okay. So I do have, it must be that this is where I pick up, because it says that you're going to have new beginnings. The Earth's core sacred fire. Look at that. And I mean, that's very close to the sun. At least it looks like it up there at the top. So new beginnings are on your way. And it says to catch your dreams, put a dream catcher up and see if you can catch your dreams. Now, remember, 44 is an angel number. So, you can catch your dreams, and maybe that will point you in the direction you think you need to go. And ask the angels, ask your guides, give me a dream tonight that I can remember, that will tell me which way I need to go. And it will point in the right direction. But you also got the spirit totem animal. Again, I got another one. But look, you can choose. Do you want to go with the eagle, or do you want to go with the hummingbird, or perhaps you want to go with the turtle or the wolf? I don't know. There's always, because the on the sacred wheel, on the shaman wheel, we have air and fire and earth and what am
Water.
I forgetting, Danny? Water. Yeah, we have all of the elements, and you can always pick, or you can pick one from each element that you'd like to work with, if that's the case. So there you go. Thank
Okay.
you very
I
much.
got a question for you. You asked me what were the what are the crystal keys? What do they open or something? You asked me something about that.
Yeah.
What is 44 mean in angel number?
Doesn't it mean that your angels are blessing you? They're around you or something like
I don't
that?
know.
No? Oh, you don't know?
I have an angel book. I have an angel Bible.
Me
I can
too.
look it up.
Me too. Well,
The little squat angel Bible book.
yes. All right.
Yeah.
So let's see. It means it's a message from your angels reminding you to stay committed and focused, but it also signifies financial success. So it's beautiful. We could all use a little bit of that. Yeah. Yep. Very good. Thank you so much.
Oh, I like what Leah says. Use earth, it'll slow some of those swords down.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, and Rossi put it up. Stability, practicality, and strong foundations is a 44. All right. Thank you so much.
You know, and we keep forgetting, or I mean, well, I do, of the power of just sitting on the ground. And during the winter times, we go, well, it's too cold. My butt's going to get wet. Well, Alex doesn't have that problem.
I know. Yeah.
But the hand may get wet. But anyway, moving on. If we just sit down and touch the earth more in these crazy, crazy times, it will take some of the sting of the swords away. I love that comment.
Yes, so it's beautiful. Good. Which reminds me, I watched a documentary yesterday on HBO called Trees and Other Variations or something like that. Anyway, it was a fabulous movie about trees and the way that we need to view them and how sacred they are and so on. And it was really well done. So passing that along to those who need to hear it. All right. We still have a lot of questions here. How is your schedule, Danny? We did talk about 18 hours. You said you were going to wear your Depends. Are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
You forgot?
Yeah, because you first sent me the email that said from 12 to 18. And I'm like, that's a long time. No, I can go a little longer.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually ask around the hour time because people have things they got to do sometimes.
Yeah, other things, and then my back gets all.
I get it. Yeah, mine does too. Gets all. Yeah. Sonia Pinola, may I have a message from elementals? Now she works with the elementals, and they're wonderful. So she always asks for elemental messages. So,
elemental messages.
Elemental, my dear Danny.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what is the elemental deck that I have. Hang on. I got to pull another deck. Okay. I'm going to use them all.
Oh, there you go. You can get all your money's worth today with Danny and all his decks. Yes. Is it the Lido deck, or is that what it is? The Lido deck?
I think you gave me Angels and Ancestors. Lido deck.
Yeah, from the ship, the Lido deck. We'll be having a buffet on the Lido deck. Yes. Okay, so what I got for you, Sonia, is I get Wise Men. Look at that. I love that. Wise Men. And remember, this is a Yuletide deck here. So it says, if it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, we just talked about our spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. So I'm feeling as though this is exactly what you're doing, Sonia. You have found your purpose. Some of it is with the elementals. I really honestly do believe that. And it has come with your Kundalini growth because the spine brings up the Kundalini. So there you go. I hear that you need to be flexible and navigate any challenges, but that your inner strength and resolve is very deeply strong. And look at the grace of the deer, one of my very favorites.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I get is simple pleasures. Just enjoy the simple pleasures. And that is what the elementals bring us, is the simple pleasures. There's always one little elementals that are with trees and with flowers. And as I told you in one reading at the very beginning, we had an elemental that was in a abandoned parking lot that lived between the cracks of the concrete. And the elemental said, I see you when you walk by all the time. So they're still there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I got the message from the elementals is pay attention to your high heart chakra. They're meditate on that, on the color of that. You're so on the right path, and the elementals are like embracing you. You're stepping through this portal energy of and especially what we're feeling with this solstice energy that we're going through. You're definitely stepping through, and the last card I got for you was taking flight. Is that no harmonic flight? So it's the harmonic flight with the elementals and their message. And sometimes when we go into this woo-woo land, talking to elementals, listening to their messages, it can start feeling like we're a little crazy. But we just step through. You're in this. You're in the zone. You're in the harmony zone. So just be there and pay attention to that high heart chakra.
Beautiful. So the color of your high heart chakra would be, I think, this kind of a color. It's between a blue and a green, because your heart is the green and your throat is the blue. So it's your thymus, isn't it, Danny? That's the thymus chakra. And I always remember watching this lady who said that she used to tap it in order to make it sort of come out more. Yep. And she would say things like, everything always works out for me. I'm in the right place at the right time. She did things like that. Great share, Danny. Great share.
So the first time I heard about tapping, I had a friend of mine, and he was very superstitious, from Lithuania. I mean, his first language was Lithuanian, even though you wouldn't know it. His kid was highly allergic to strawberries. So he took him to this doctor of some kind, and the doctor did tapping on him. And he tapped him on certain parts of his body, and he was no longer allergic to strawberries.
Really? I never heard anything like that.
And there's something about tapping. I don't know much about it, but
well, it's a trigger point. It's trigger point that you're hitting, and so. But I never knew it could do anything with like fruit or anything like that. But it reminds me of acupuncture too. That changes the meridians, and so wow, that is a cool share, Danny. I never knew that.
The kid would go to the hospital if he ate a strawberry.
Yeah,
I mean that kind of allergic, and now he eats some. Yeah, fine.
Like an anaphylactic.
I know people in the chat have heard about the tapping stuff. I just haven't followed up on it.
Okay. Well,
see, Sonia, yes, tapping.
Yeah. There you go. Tapping your chest with JJ, and I heard the Akashic halls have teal near the outside. Well, that
Okay.
makes a lot of sense. Oh, Suburban, we did take a lot of questions. I have a lot more. I'm sorry. We still have a number of people that are waiting for their questions to be answered. I wanted to make sure I got Sharon. She never asks. I've never had Sharon
Oh,
ask. Sharon Sipe. So,
hey, Sharon,
and she does all the work all the time. So
all the
I'm going to
work,
honor
all
her.
the
Yeah.
she.
Yes.
Ooh, ooh.
She wants a message from Sprint though.
From Sprint,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I got
Go
it.
over to T-Mobile. I'm just teasing you, Sharon. I know what you mean. I'm sorry.
So the card that flew out
Yes.
before I do anything was follow the voice of your soul. You got the Star Angel
Oh,
card, and I'm
cool.
thinking, well, that's from Spirit.
Uh-huh.
That's no earthly card. That's a big star card.
Yeah. Wow.
Star ancestor.
Spirit in the sky, right? Maybe that's what it is.
You're showing your 80.
My age.
80s,
Okay.
not age. 80s.
70s. That was the 70s.
I thought it was 70s.
Norman
I didn't want to
Greenbaum.
show my. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want to show your age. Danny, you're perpetually young. Yes.
Oh, I am.
All right, Sharon, this is a riot because what do I get for you? You wear different hats. You play several roles. Oh my God. Spirit recognizes the work you do for all of us readers here on YouTube, and you are amazing. And I think it's funny that I pulled that one first. The second one is you're going to be getting together with some folks. Someone wants to connect with you. I won't say that it's a love connection, but it might be. I don't know. And because you're going to have a spicy encounter.
Oh.
So follow your passion, it says. Follow your passion. There you go.
Okay, I want to add to mine because I didn't shuffle and pull because that just flew out. And besides, it's Sharon Sight. She gets bonus cards.
Of course.
So I love the thing that you said where you were meeting somebody and then you said, and it could be, you're not saying it's love, but it could be spicy and stuff. So the first card I pulled is the Trader, and this is offering an exchange, and he's got his hand on the heart. And I'm like, ooh. It may be old, maybe it's an old flame. I don't know. But it's in the Elder, and it says move beyond ancestral patterns, which to me goes, now I'm hearing it could be a youngster and maybe like really young and going, well, no, that guy's too young for me, or girl, however you want to pick it.
Right.
That's not right for me because of my ancestral patterns say, no, can't be a cougar who says I
break
can't.
Those ancestral patterns. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. But the other thing that I got, the last card I got was the Hermit card. And the Hermit, and it says retreat and recharge, which I think so many of us need to do. But there's also, with the Hermit, there's also alone time to figure out what you really want and then shining your light. Just being the bright light that she is. And you had mentioned that to like take care of yourself and stuff. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
She takes care of everyone else, but
she does
take care of herself too.
Yeah.
Anyway, dear, take care of yourself. Make sure you remember that. All right. So here we go, Danny. Now you got to find cards for this. May I have a message from the ETs? Rossi says.
From the ET. And I looked at that and I said, because my glasses are all foggy, and I went, is it pets? Can I? Because.
Oh, she's got a kitty cat in a Santa outfit as her avatar. That's what it is. Yes. You thought it was Ets. Okay.
I thought it was PETS. pets.
Or Etsy. It could be, can I get a message from Etsy?
Okay. There's a Etsy. All right. All right. Here we go. So there's a transformation that's coming. You got the dragonfly card, and it's like letting go of things. So this is the card that flew out. You get another ET card coming up, but this card, it also lets me know that some people say, open up your third eye. Well, you have a lot of eyes in these wings, so you need to take flight with your abilities, your psychic transformation, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
And I shouldn't guess that because that's the truth.
Yeah. I hear that.
And you need, so the ET message is Zeta Reticuli. And this comes from the Galactic Heritage deck. And they have a $9.99 app that is phenomenal. It's just like the cards. And it's got the whole book in it. It's got all the descriptions. So for $9.99, you can actually get the definition of what this card is and how it relates. But it's 82, which is a 10 completion. So this is what I'm hearing is in the past, you were extremely psychic. You helped a lot of people, and they helped you, and you need to return the favor. So you need to go back to helping people on their path, to get on their path.
Cool.
And that's all I got to say.
All you got to say. Okay.
I can say more if you're typing.
Oh no, you know me. I was just grading papers. No, I'm kidding. Beacon of Hope. You are connected to spirit, and they're liking that you're pursuing your dreams. I'm reading here that you've been working on opening and growing your gifts. I think they're recognizing that from you, and that they want you to know that it's a delicate balance at times to juggle the tasks that you're doing. But the fact that you're making time for it and you're working on it, it's going to, come to fruition for you. It already has. It's going to continue because, my dear, you are a house under construction. Look at that. So, and you could say something about this, like those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, but I don't see that. I just see that the framework is all there for you. And it's just, you have to fill in the walls and the other things in the full amount. Yeah.
So, and I read a little bit about this returning the favor. The Zetas, when they were in their history, it was a lot of this struggle and strife of what we're going through today. And the Zetas helped calm things down. So it was all about what you said, be the light. So it's not, she definitely is the light and needs to shine that through to help Earthlings, and she's going to return the favor to Earth of the positive aspect that she is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Suburban Housewife wonders if you have the link for the app, and I can just put the name of the title of the cards in, and maybe it will show up for them. I don't know.
It will. Galactic Heritage cards. The Galactic Heritage app, and it's by Lisa Royal Holt.
Okay. Is it LYSSA?
Yeah, it is.
You know why? I've read something by her before a long time ago, and it was about the Lyrians. I believe she has a book on the Lyrians,
Yeah,
Lyran. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
that's cool. So I put that up there for you, Suburban Housewife. I hope that is helpful for you. Thank you, dear.
Have you been
All right,
getting any
Greg,
Lyran energy recently?
me?
Yeah, like cats and lions and
Yep, yep. I've been having all kinds of downloads that are keeping me up at night. So I think all of us are. We're just,
yeah,
we're just. But yeah, I forgot that Lyrans were all about cats and lions
yeah.
and tigers, no bears. Okay.
Oh my.
Um, Craig Dixon just wants to know: are his guides comfortable with him using acupuncture? And I don't really have to pull any cards to say that I'm sure they are. It helps your meridians in your balance the meridians in your body. And if they have it at the VA, they also have chiropractic there now too. But if they have it at the VA, then you got to know that they've done all kinds of looking into that, Craig. So let's see.
And acupuncture. Well, I am super biased with acupuncture because I had a thing going on with my neck, and I went to a couple different doctors, and the pain was excruciating down my arms. It was just, I thought I was thinking I
Yeah.
was going to pass out at any second.
You had a
So I
pinched
go to
nerve then, didn't you? Yeah.
it was something,
Mm-hmm.
and so I misdiagnosed, and I went to finally this guy sends me to a surgeon, and well, you know what surgeons do? They open you up. That's
Yeah, once you've gone to a surgeon, that's it. No, if you can do
so
it before then, yeah.
he goes, oh, we gotta do this fast. And I said, well, I can't, do it fast because I'm going on a dive trip. And he goes, you can't go diving. And I go, I could be paralyzed from you. No offense, but I'm going diving. I'll get it done after. But in the meantime, I went to an acupuncturist.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I can fix you for 5 minutes. Come back in 3 days, 7 minutes, pain free. And I go, oh, yeah, okay. One of those. Keep coming and seeing me. But
yeah. No.
it was,
Yep.
it was. So
Amazing.
I want to pull a shamanic healing card for Craig.
Yep. Because he is Native American as well. So that's a good idea.
And
he has sciatic nerve damage and rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, Greg.
Yeah. So the sciatic, it just helped me so much. And the thing that I found is you've got to get somebody that's really good. I've had not good acupuncturists, and they didn't do anything. I just went to sleep, which that isn't bad. But
that isn't bad. But you want to wake up and not be in pain too, if possible.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me pull a card for Craig. See what the shaman deck has. Yeah, well, it's what Allie says, and it's, I don't know, such glare. There we go. It's divine timing.
Uh-huh.
So it's right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the truth, and then I got the feminine energy with this, which when I look at it, it feels like it's a rebirth type thing. So
no, it's Clara. That's what it is. Clara Bow is his guide, and and she's always there. He says, "I'm sure it gave Clara a giggle with needles in my backside."
Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, yes. So
I love that. That's great, Danny. That's great. All right, we got just a few more. Leah, thank you. I'm seeking support on losing the many possessions I own. Any insight? Honey, I think it's fabulous that you are lightening your load. We all need to. I'm reading a book about a goddess that was a traveling hunter-gatherer goddess, and they talked about how little people carried around because you can't carry a bunch of stuff with you, and how they had to make it work.
Yeah.
So,
well, Leah, what do you have? I mean, maybe I could some of it.
There you go.
I don't have a hoarding issue. I don't have a hoarding issue. I don't have a hoarding issue.
It's me and all my damn cards. Ooh.
Well, I use them. I have,
yeah.
Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 underwater cameras.
Oh.
Anybody need
one doesn't work, right? Yes.
Yeah. One doesn't. All the others do, but they're old technology.
I get it. They keep making things obsolete. I don't like it when they do that. Yeah.
I know.
All right.
Losing many possessions.
So here's my what I pulled up here for you, Leah. I get cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. It's the poinsettia. So I think it's telling you to cast aside. It's supporting that idea. And the interesting part is that the next card that comes up it's a package deal. It's all or nothing. My feeling is make sure that you're wise with what you're casting aside, which I'm sure you already know, because to have to buy something new to replace it later is always going to be much more money than the original was. But I do love the fact that they're supporting you in this, and they're feeling as though, whatever it is that you're letting loose is like a package deal. You sort of made that decision. And so once you've made the decision, it's either all or nothing.
Yeah. On the decision.
Correct.
Yeah. So, it just seems like, do I need this? Do I not need it? I don't need it. Get rid of it. Don't second guess it. I'm not sure why I pulled the Galactic Heritage for you, but I did. And I got Light of Awareness. And it was a wordplay for me because it was the awareness of being lighter. That's what I got with it. I kind of flipped it around. And then I got survival fears. And so you're hanging on to it because you think if you let go of it, then you're going to be less than or whatever it is that we hang on to this stuff. I wish I could say it was only you that was dealing with this issue, but
yeah, I know. Well,
you want an underwater camera?
When we come to the end, and I'm not suggesting you're at the end of your life in any way, but when we come to the being older, we know that eventually somebody's going to just throw out a bunch of shit. Yeah. They're going to come in after we're gone and say, what do I need this for? And the dumpster gets filled. So if you can do that and lighten your load earlier, and it also lightens the load for those left behind eventually. But I love that you've chosen to keep your art supplies and your baking tools. Because those must be two things you really, really enjoy doing.
Yes.
So there you go. That's beautiful.
All right, I'm going to need to get running soon. So can we do one more in that?
One more. That's it. Yep. All right, Kimberly, any thoughts on something new, spontaneous, and exciting? Not a relationship. This is our last reading for the day, everybody. Thank you, Danny, for being here.
All right. Oh, my pleasure. This is so much fun. Thank you. Any thoughts on something new? What is coming up? Kimberly. What's coming up for Kimberly? What is coming up for Kimberly? 24. What is coming up for Kimberly?
Kimberly, I've got Contemplation is the card I pulled for you. It says it breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't, coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows. Here I grasp for the answers to unfold. So they're wanting you to go inside. They're wanting you to figure out what it is that you're working with and what you need to let go of. We all need to let go of things. So, and it says you're only just warming up and getting started, girl. And any abundance that you need will be on the way. So there you go.
I agree.
Good. That makes it easy.
Yeah. I got you riding in as a winner, but you're going to need to make a choice. Mm-hmm. And with the 7 of Cups, which is, and you just need to make sure you're picking the right thing. And the next card I got is Strength. So it's suggesting that, yes, you will pick the right thing, but let's get a little clarity on the right thing. It's going to be balanced, giving and receiving, and it's going to come really fast at you. So something's going to come in super fast. And I think
that's what she wants.
Yeah. And I think it's not a relationship, because that's what you said, but it's got something to do with the past. So,
all right.
And I'm not sure what that means, but I think you do, or you will.
You will.
When you're making that decision, when it comes, you go, oh, it's kind of from the past. It's good. It's a winner. It's a strength card. And it's going to be balanced. Don't forget to ask your guides for what you want. Get clarity on it, and there it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Danny. Thank you for the fun. Thank you, everybody, for hanging around with us today. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And everybody, Danny, you have happy holidays. If I don't see
you too. And everybody, thank you. And everybody out in the chat, have a happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, stay away from the TV, stay on YouTube.
That's right. And remember that you can go over to Danny's channel at Bathrobe Tarot anytime you want, because he'd love to see you. Anyway,
anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you, Danny. Bye-bye, hon.
Bye.